Hey everybody, it's your girl Essie. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Wanted to go live just because, normally I used to go live on TikTok and I know that they have restored some of the functionality of TikTok, but you still can't go live. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing that as well. So if you are, just try it out and let me know if that's something that you're experiencing. If you try to go live on TikTok and you just can't access it, it said try again later. So I'm going to try to also do YouTube as well as a live later on TikTok, and we'll see if it at some point kicks in. But welcome everyone who's going to join. I really appreciate you guys joining my channel. I do a little bit of lifestyle. I do a little bit of motivational. I do some, just tips on everyday life. So as we go throughout this life and this journey that we call life, right? And we make different decisions. I'll be sharing that with you guys. So I'll be getting on here in order to do lives from time to time in order to give you guys some information and also to share some tips with you about what's going on. And you guys can help me to make decisions. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate. Remember to subscribe to the channel when you get an opportunity. I'm new to YouTube from the viewpoint that I've had a channel for a while, and maybe since last year when I started TikTok and started posting on TikTok, I was doing, posting on YouTube as well. But with everything that's going on with TikTok, I just recently started to go live on YouTube and grow my YouTube subscribers. So I'm working on it. We'll see how it goes. But we'll see if it takes, right? But I know that it's going to take a while to grow the account. YouTube seems like it's more stable for me. And not that I won't be posting on the other social media accounts, but I will be working mainly with YouTube and also doing live. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to meet different people and to talk about our, our different unique talents and channels and things like that on YouTube as well. So today, I know that many of you, if you actually looked at some of my videos, will know that I'm on a weight loss journey, right? As well as a lifestyle journey, right? Because there's some choices. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Please come in and introduce yourself. Hi, Lucas. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm coming on live and hopefully getting some input as well as sharing with you all some information about lifestyle. I'm on a weight loss journey. I got a wedding coming up. You guys, look. It is stressful, right? It is so stressful. Hello, Kumar. Hi, LOL. Thank you guys for joining. Ah, you lost your best friend, Zoe? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry. My condolences to you. Please remember, guys, that we have to be kind to one another. A lot of us are going through things, and a lot of us are dealing with issues in life that really has a negative impact on us. So I'm so sorry that you experienced that. But I'm here to get advice from you guys as well as to, hopefully share some advice. So let me tell you a little bit about me because I've been basically on YouTube. No, I'm not Rihanna. I wish. Let me tell you something. I literally am planning a wedding. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. I'm planning my daughter's wedding. I am so stressed out. If you watch some of my videos, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll see that I've been on this weight loss journey. And guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you can subscribe, I also appreciate that as well. I am so stressed out. It's so hard when you're planning something. I'm not getting married. I'm already married. See, I'm already married. I'm planning my daughter's wedding, right? And I'm on this weight loss journey. I tried, and what I tell you what I did. I'm down almost 170 pounds. It's taken me about 2 years. I feel like a whole different person. I'm so excited to have this experience, right? And now my oldest daughter is getting married. Can I tell you, I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited because I love my son-in-law and I'm hoping that, we all can get together and just enjoy being a family. And so I am so excited about that, but it's also stressful planning a wedding. And so I went mother of the bride shopping with her. And can I tell y'all how these mother of the bride dresses are very, very homey looking. Okay, I'm not impressed with the mother of the bride dresses. Can I tell you that? Personally, just because my oldest is getting married, it does not mean that I need to dress like a grandma. I don't need to dress like, I'm in my kisses to you too from Brazil. Mwah. So just because I have a daughter that's getting married doesn't mean that I want to dress down for this wedding. I'm not trying to compete with the bride, but I definitely want to look fashionable. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. So what I'm planning on doing is, I got my dress for the wedding. I'm actually going to give her away and walk her down the aisle and give her away. I got my dress for the wedding, and when I first got it, I couldn't zip it up, right? I was so, I don't know. I wanted to give myself a challenge. I think we all go through that from time to time. Kisses from Tartaland to you as well. Mwah. And so what I decided to do when I ordered the dress, I ordered it a couple sizes lower than what I actually wear, or smaller than what I actually wear, with the hopes that I would be able to get into this dress. And this was about 4 or 5 months ago, because I've had the dress for quite some time. The wedding is not until the spring of this year. And so when I tried it on last night, because I'm down another additional 6 pounds. So I'm closer to the 170-pound weight loss. When I tried it on last night, I zipped it all the way up. I was so excited, right? And I was so happy over my accomplishment and where I've been and where I'm headed. And so I'm so excited with, the weight loss journey. It's been stressful, it's been hard, but I also know that when you are planning major events and you're on a journey of any kind, whether it be weight loss or just a personal journey, that you can get stressed out and it can cause weight gain. And I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. I don't know if you guys are currently going and dealing with something like that, but I'm here to try to help, as well as to coach you on some of the things that you can do in order to alleviate that stress. One of the things, and thank you guys for joining. Please continue to subscribe. Please continue to like. I really appreciate it. I'll be doing more and more on YouTube, because, this is a good way for me to get some things off of my chest, right? And to alleviate some stress as I go through this process, right? And so I appreciate, and you know what? If you guys have any recommendations for weddings, please let me know. It could be from the bride's viewpoint, the mother of the bride, a family member, or the groom. If you've been a groom, right, in a wedding, or attended, you've been the best man, maybe you have some input, things that we haven't really thought about yet. Thank you. Hello, Yvonne from England. And Steve from England. Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you for dropping by on my live. I really appreciate it. Remember to share and subscribe. We're talking about wedding planning. We're talking about the weight loss goal. We're talking about motivation, right? To encourage each other. It is Sunday evening here. I don't know what time it is for you. I think you guys are 6 hours ahead, right? And so I know that it's late. Thank you for dropping on. I really appreciate it. It is Sunday evening. This is the time that, to me, I kind of relax and really take in my plans for the upcoming week, my goals for the upcoming week, and what I need to accomplish, and what I've done last week, and what I need to get accomplished this week, right? And so this is a perfect time on Sunday evenings, and I don't know if you guys experience this too. It's 9:30 p.m. Yeah. See, my husband is in Nigeria. So, we have that 6-hour time difference, and I know right about now, he has gone to sleep. I dropped my paper, excuse me, guys. He's gone to sleep. So, he goes to bed a little bit early because we both get up kind of early. So before he gets to work, he needs to get his rest. So I know that this is the time of day that I sit down and I assess what I need to do as far as my goals. Now, here are my goals for the next upcoming month. I need to continue my weight loss journey. After losing almost 170 pounds, I'm about 4 pounds away from 170-pound weight loss. I'm a completely different person, right? And so my goal for this week, my goal was, until I saw the weather, to go to the gym every day this week, Monday through Friday, except for the weekends. The weekends, I need to run chores and do some personal things, right? And so I was so pumped up. I was excited because I'm like, yes, I'm getting close to 170 weight loss. As far as weight loss goals, I have about another 30 pounds that I want to lose. And I just got into my mother of the bride dress, so I'm excited about that. And then it starts snowing outside. It starts snowing. It's icing up. They've already canceled schools for tomorrow. I know what tomorrow's going to be like, right? Well, I already know. First of all, it's inauguration here in the States. So most things are closed. But I can guarantee you that if it stays like this, because it started off as that sleet and now it's turned into a full-fledged snow, and the weather is supposed to be brutally cold this year, this week coming up. It's going to be like in the teens in some places. And so I know for a certainty that they probably will cancel schools. So I will be here and I will look at other alternatives in order to continue my weight loss progress. Has anybody been on a weight loss journey? Have you guys done weight loss? Is there any motivation that you guys can give as far as how to continue to stay with your goals as far as weight loss? Because that's also something that I'm looking forward to. So tomorrow I won't be going to the gym, but I will do a workout at home. And so when you're on a weight loss journey, it's so good to have other alternatives, right? Other things that you can do in order to accomplish your goal. So I can't go walking tomorrow. I'm not going to slip and slide on the ice. I can't go around the track tomorrow. I'm not going to do that. But what I will do, I have a couple of apps on my phone that will allow me to do like I've just gotten into the calisthenics. So I'll start with calisthenics tomorrow, and then you can walk around your house and get 10,000 steps. And that's what I plan to do because I got 30 pounds more I want to get down. I'm already in my mother of the bride dress for my daughter's wedding, and I have more plans that I need to do. That's just the dress that I needed for her wedding. That's what my dress that I tried on yesterday that I finally got into. When I first put it on, I had about that much space in between the zipper, right? And then when I finally used it or tried it on yesterday, it zipped right on up. So I've been successful, almost 170 pounds down. I'm really, really excited. But I want to get another dress for the reception. And so that's my next goal, is to start looking for reception dresses in order to have a good time, because the dress that I have for the wedding is not going to be comfortable for me to dress and dance and have a good time at the reception. So I plan on changing. I definitely want to continue the weight loss journey. This is the whole point, right? I want to make time in my schedule to continue no matter what comes up. And that's what's so important. Thanks everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe. Also remember to like and share and repost. So I want to make time in my schedule for going to the gym. One of the things that I'm also contemplating, and I don't know, I see a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of time, I'm looking at people on social media, good trainers, right, who can do online training with me in order to help me firm and toned. That's another thing that I'm looking at doing so that I don't have to go to the gym as much. I don't know if anybody else has that struggle too, but me really taking the time to get dressed early in the morning, because I can only go to the gym early in the morning in order for me to actually make a commitment and stick with it. I think I need to hire also a trainer who's going to be able to give me that training that I need first thing in the morning, so that I'm putting it in my schedule. It's done, it's checked off, and I can keep on going, right? And I don't have to worry, because by the time I start work, I know that my energy will be down and I may not be as committed to go to the gym after work. Now, have I done it? Have I gone to the gym after work? Absolutely. Do I want to go to the gym after I get off work? Probably not. I'd rather do it first thing in the morning, like 6 in the morning. And I'd rather, get my workout in first and then go on to go about my day, whether it be work, running errands, cooking dinner, doing things that I need to get done. So sometimes when we start to plan out our schedule for the gym, it's best to do it first thing in the morning, which is what I plan on doing this week. Get up, even though I'm off tomorrow, get up, get my workout on, do my calisthenics, do my walking around the house since the weather's so bad, and keep it moving. And so hopefully that's something that works for you guys too. But it's important to make time in your schedule for your workout. That's the whole thing that I'm really emphasizing. Don't neglect it, because the way you treat your body, our bodies are going to be with us for quite some time. We hope, right? We hope. We live very long lives and we want to be able to take care of them. And one of the things that will help us to take care of them is eating right, getting your exercise in, and moving forward from there. Like I mentioned, I'm 4 pounds away from 170-pound weight loss. Did I ever think that I would be able to lose this much weight on my own? Absolutely not. I'm really, really surprised that I've ever accomplished this much weight loss. I'm really surprised. I feel like and look like a whole nother person in my eyes. And I feel good. So why not do it? Thanks to everybody who joined. Remember to like and subscribe if you can. I really appreciate it. And then for me, it's so important to take small steps when you're on your weight loss journey, right? Not to be, you know, putting too much of a commitment so that you are committing yourself to a number on a scale. Commit yourself to just feeling better when you're going through the weight loss process. That's what you should commit to. Don't commit yourself to a number. You will start to feel so much better in your body as you continue this journey. Don't commit yourself to saying, I got to lose 20 pounds in 1 month, or I'm just not going to do it. Because that's not realistic. That's not setting a small step or giving yourself a small goal that is attainable. So when you talk about exercise and scheduling it, it may be that you can only do 5 to 10 minutes and work yourself up to 30 minutes of exercise, right? It may be that's all that you can do and commit to at this moment in your life, this moment in your week. Don't feel bad about it. Just get yourself to a point where you are making progress. For me, as I mentioned in my other videos, I did 5 minutes per day, and that's all I could do when I first started off. If all I could do was 5 minutes of exercise, if that was my best, that's all I could do, right? And I can't get upset about that. That's all I could do at that moment. And that's all I could do. I do 5 minutes on the treadmill. I was so tired and so worn out. I was really, really carrying a lot of weight. So when I started, all I could do was 5 minutes, and I had to be happy with the 5 minutes, okay? And not expect so much that I would be discouraged. Because when you're on a weight loss journey, you can easily get discouraged when things don't happen the way that you anticipate they should happen, right? And so for me, I had to set realistic expectations over what I could do and then look at my progress. So I went from 5 minutes, and then I went to 7 minutes. I went to 7 minutes to 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I really jumped it up from 10 minutes to a half an hour, and then I went from 10 minutes to a half an hour to 45 minutes. And then when I hit 60 minutes on the treadmill, I knew that I was starting to feel comfortable in my own skin, and I knew that I would be able to up my game as far as the gym. And one of the things that I did as far as, exercising and getting myself together was I started to do the incline. So when I hit probably 30 minutes on the gym, I just started to raise the treadmill and work up the incline. So at the end of it all, I was doing 60 minutes on the treadmill on the gym, and then I would do the 14 or 15 incline is what I would do. And then I was sweating, right? I was burning calories and I was feeling good. They say walking is the best form of exercise. And I noticed that when I would get on a treadmill, I had more stamina for other activities. So walking up and down the steps never really bothered me after I started working out. It still doesn't bother me, right? I now incorporate weightlifting in my daily exercise routine because that's to help strengthen and tone my muscles. I think in one of my other videos, there are just some things that I wasn't aware of that I wish people had told me, like about the electrolytes to replace those nourishments or electrolytes that you lose when you're dieting or working out, and also the amino acids that help with the muscle retention. So having those little tidbits and things that you find along the way during your weight loss journey is a way in order to really help you stay focused, okay? So we talked about really scheduling time. For me, working out in the morning is the best time to do it. You got to figure out when you're going to work out. When's the best time for you to do your exercise routine? And when's the best time for you to, fit it into your daily schedule, especially if you work full time, you're caring for your other family's needs, you're making sure that everybody has what they need. You still need to take care of yourself. You still need to at times make yourself a priority. And if you're not, you're going to burn out. So that's really, really important on the weight loss journey. Now, whether or not to go to the gym is a whole nother topic, right? So some people, and I'll tell you this coming from someone who went through this, sometimes we play our own mind tricks on ourselves. And when I mean that, sometimes when you are heavy, you don't want to go to the gym because you in your mind feel like people are going to be picking you apart. People are going to be looking at you when you're at the gym. You're going to be concerned that people are looking at you when you're at the gym. And that's not always the case. That's not really happening. I think when people go to the gym, they're there for the same reason that you're there, to work out. But some people feel like when they go to the gym, and you're dealing with weight issues, that you're being targeted or viewed at or talked about. So a lot of people don't feel comfortable when they're heavy going to the gym. They don't. I was one of them. It took a lot for me. First, I wanted to go with my daughter because I felt like me walking in with her, the focus wouldn't be on me. It would be, people would be distracted. People wouldn't be staring at me, wondering why this heavy woman was coming to the gym. But once I got into a routine and once I started feeling comfortable, I had no problem going to the gym by myself. But you still have to make that decision yourself, whether you want to go to the gym with someone, whether you want to go by yourself, or even if going to the gym is not necessary. So if you choose not to go to the gym, what you can do is get yourself a good routine at home. There are plenty of apps on your phone, on the App Store. If you have to go to the Google Play or whatever that's on the Android, because I don't have an Android phone anymore. There are plenty of apps, plenty of trainers that are on these different apps that can help you to reach your weight loss goals and exercise goals. So you don't necessarily have to go to the gym, but you do have to do something that's comfortable for you. Because when it's comfortable for you, guess what? You'll stay with it. Thanks for joining. Remember to subscribe and like as well and repost. I really appreciate you guys dropping on this Sunday evening. And then you also have to take into other things, other accounts, as far as your body changes. So I noticed when I started losing weight, I didn't lose weight the way that I thought I would, right? And so that's another thing to take into account. You may have this preset picture of what you are going to look like when you lose your weight. Don't do that to yourself. Now, I think about 60 to 70% of us may be correct as far as, what our bodies will look like by the time we lose weight. But don't be surprised if you lose weight differently in different areas, right? And your body is completely shaped a little bit differently than it was before you were smaller, or than it was before you had this kind of perception of what you would look like smaller, at a smaller size. Prepare yourself for that. Just be happy that you lost weight. Just be happy that you lost weight and that you're taking care of yourself and that your health is getting better. Just be happy for that, right? Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to look a certain way, to feel a certain way. This takes time. The weight loss journey is going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be something that, is detrimental to your health. If anything, you're going to feel a lot better. But don't put restrictions on yourself, or don't put expectations on yourself as far as how you're going to look and how you are going to appear when you lose weight. So let me clarify that a little bit more. So I've had 5 kids, right? I have 5 young people. And before I had children, I didn't have a belly, right? I didn't have a belly. My belly right now is the hardest thing that I have to, as far as my targeted area, what I have to go through in order to get that down. I have done crunches, ab work. I've done the standing work where you're lifting your legs. I've done stretches. It's going to take time. So if I started my weight loss journey thinking that I was going to lose my belly first, well, then That wouldn't be realistic. And I'd be setting myself up for discouragement. And don't do that to yourself. You will lose weight. You will hit the target areas if you start going to the gym, or if you're working out at home and you're addressing those targeted areas. It will happen over a course of time. So don't think that you're not going to lose and you're not going to hit those targeted areas. But what you don't want to do is set yourself up thinking that's going to be the first thing to go. Some of those areas, when we start really dieting, take time, right? It takes time, and it's not going to happen, like I said, overnight. So set reasonable expectations for yourself and realize that, it's going to take time. So that's the weight loss part of the story. I've also noticed, and now I'm moving into kind of where I'm at right now. So right now, I am working on myself. Now, I will tell you, because as I mentioned, I haven't lost weight the way that I wanted to, or what I anticipated, I would lose, how I anticipated I would lose weight really hasn't happened. I will tell you that I am looking to perhaps next year probably have to surgically remove some of the stuff that I want gone. I'm not opposed to that, right? I'm not opposed. If there's any good doctors out there giving out pro bono work for, people who've done massive weight loss, then drop on my channel and let me know, because, I'm not opposed to it. I think, getting down to my goal weight this year, and, I'm 30 pounds off away from that, would make me feel wonderful. But then I also want to feel good in other areas of my life too. And I want to be confident. So I'm not opposed to having some kind of surgical procedure just to make sure that things are tight and firm, because, one of the things I've found out just for me is that after you lose a substantial amount of weight, there's some damage that you've done to your body carrying excessive weight for so long, right? I'm not saying that it's horrendous, but if it's something that I'd like to have addressed, then I just like to have it addressed, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So this year, 2025, is me working on just getting down to my goal weight, getting through the plans for this wedding. I'm looking at my notes, guys. Getting through the plans for this wedding, and trying to do some traveling this year, because there's some places that I want to go. I don't know if they're going to, I want to go to Europe, but I don't know if they're going to enact a visa over there for Europe this year. I'm hoping if they do that I can get all the paperwork aligned and I can take you guys with me when I go. But those are the things that I'd like to accomplish for this year. And then next year, I'd like to investigate doing some tightening and firming of the stuff that I'm currently holding on to that I'd like to let go. So, as a woman, and I know men get plastic surgery too, but as a woman, there are certain things that I'm never going to be as young as I used to be, but I definitely can tighten some things up. And if that means that I got to go get it done surgically, then I'm not opposed to that. Like I said, if there are any doctors who would like to, good cosmetic doctors, I don't want to be botched. I don't want to, even though I will tell you, I don't mind the doctors and botched giving me the surgery pro bono, but I don't want to have to go to them because I was botched by somebody else doing plastic surgery, right? So I'm a little scared of investigating plastic surgery, but I'm not opposed to it. So we'll see what happens as we get closer to 2026. That is one of the things on my goal. So you'll find after you lose a lot of weight, you want to make sure that you are healthy, but you also may look into some cosmetic procedures in order to boost your confidence, if anything, right? And so that's one of the things that I will look into for 2026. Don't fault me on that. Like they say, we listen, we don't judge. Don't judge me on that, because I think that would be like a gift to myself. That's who I am. That's where I'm at right now. I may change my mind later, but right now I wouldn't be opposed to it. So that's the goal for 2025. I'm not that far away from my goal as far as my weight. Want to finish planning for this wedding, and also making sure that, excuse me, my other goals are being met for 2025. Now, Anybody else, when you watch this video, if you guys have any other tips that you could do for planning a wedding, I really would appreciate it. I'm getting excited about her wedding. I'm getting pumped up because, this is my first young person, my first child or daughter that is getting married. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about being the mother of the bride and also welcoming my son-in-law, future son-in-law, into my family. So anybody else have any kind of input, that would be great. I'm looking for tips for the wedding, tips for, I don't know if you guys do this too, but we play games at our weddings, and things like that. So anything like that would be greatly appreciated. You can put it into the comments and let me know if you guys have thought of anything that would be beneficial or anything that we could do. And then, just maintaining my stress levels while we're planning this wedding. So, weddings, like they say in funerals, bring out the best and the worst in people, is what they say. And so, I don't want to be stressed out, and I don't want anybody I know to be stressed out. I want us to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and enjoy working through whatever we got to work through to make the wedding happen. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm really hoping that everything comes to fruition and we all get everything planned out well. So, that's what I'm going to be working on. And I'm hoping that I don't start stress eating because now, and I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but when you are on a weight maintenance plan for a while, I have no desire to really eat. I don't. So I'm hoping that I will be able to not start stress eating and I will still get into that gown by the time it's time for the wedding and even fit it a little bit better. How about that? So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are around to see me on this journey, to help me through the journey, to offer tips, and we'll see how things go. I am excited about it. Once again, I'm excited to be on the YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who joined. Those who are watching it post filming, please remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share. This is your girl, Essie. Wherever you are, stay warm, stay cold. If you need to get cool, if you're in a hot area, and stay safe. I'm out.